Manners and respect. We're kind of late now, or kind of early. Good morning, good night. Let's start. We have something we got a bombshell interview to make you guys hear this here morning. Let us start.
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time.
Get your coffee.
Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal,
Get your coffee, guys.
You can't
Good morning. How you guys doing? Hey?
Can't pull me again.
Hey,
You can't pull me again.
One more
Hold me
time.
down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You got chop line and a resort to crime. You can't pull me again. What is gonna eat no money, what you at you eat no action. Go with money, miss away in the year corruption. Use the youth and money, waste and must have man to statue. Send the like a catch up.
What is it?
Take this kid from money, God and say that is not you. One day the man above end up in a gutter. Too much eating at the kitchen.
Good morning, guys. Very important interview.
300% free. Garbage pile up in it. Give the teacher them raise. I see corruption see. Mash down the people them house. Every day appear arms out. Appear money them a thief. And them a sell out the beach. Can't pull me again.
Good morning, guys.
You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar.
People, good morning. No, we not go waking up this time of morning or make you dep on the job and make you wait too long for hear the interview, guys. Good morning, Sandra Jones. Good morning, Gloria Morris. Good morning, David Jervis. Good morning, Carla White. Manners and respect, enough respect. You understand me? Pauline Gale, big up on yourself. Big up yourself, Pauline Gale. Sweet P. Good morning, people. Must I tell you, you got to share this. You got to share this interview with Nigel Clark on OBC Radio. Remember me tell you, say, want the full interview. I was waiting on the full interview because maybe you only get a little piece. Big up Dr. Jermaine Garden from over OBC Radio. And people who have never heard any interview like this. We really don't get nobody who are hold a politician and foot to the fire like this in Jamaica. If we have journalists like this in Jamaica, our country could be better because politicians couldn't hide anywhere. Do you understand me? Arlene Foster, good morning. Brother Paul Miles, good morning, my brother. Good morning. Dana McClement, good morning. We are here, we have health and strength, we're alive, and each and every one. We don't want to hear these people. Trust me. I tell you, son, I'm going to share this. I ask you, just wait to hear people. I love you, guys. Manners and respect. So we're going to start, like me say, big up OBC Radio. And Jaja people, Dr. Nigel Clark in this interview. Go get on a coffee or pee and come back. Go and go do something. Go get some water, go. Get up, no, we don't sleep, I drag you down. Get up, oh, fire. All right, guys, we're going to play this interview. We don't wait a long time. Hold on, people. OBC Radio, I play everything.
Welcome to OBC Radio. If you know the extension of the person you want to reach, please enter it now. Please press 1 for news tip. Please.
Listen to me, guys. You see if you guys not hear good, let me know in the comment section, Facebook. YouTube, if you not hear good, make me know in the comment section. Because I want to know if you hear good enough. Do you understand? Robert Lang, walk on, my brother, out of England there. Big up yourself, Rasta. In the kitchen. Yeah? Bless up yourself. Yeah, man. Lennox Gale. Yeah, man. You like that song there? Yeah, man. Man, as I respect my brother. Enough love, And Lana Lewis. Respect. Wayne Evans. Yeah, man. You love when old Nigel. But make a play here. People me say them and sit there make you. How them and sit there alone? Cheers.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Is this OBC Radio?
Yes.
Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with somebody working in OBC Kevin.
OBC what? Captain?
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin.
Yes.
Who can I speak to about your Instagram page?
What you want to speak about Instagram page?
I'm seeing some very libelous material.
What libelous material? Who am I speaking with?
This is Nigel Clark.
Okay, Dr. Clark. What libelous material you're seeing?
I'm seeing on Instagram page Jamaican government producing both money, demand taxpayers to pay it back.
Yes. And you're saying that, well, first of all, I appreciate you taking the time to call. And you're saying that the information is libelous?
Absolutely. My God, this is nasty and libelous.
Let me ask you something, Dr. Clark. Aren't you the finance minister of Jamaica?
Yes.
Isn't it under your watch over $300 billion went missing under fraud?
No, sir. I think you have your facts mixed up. Jamaica operates a market economy where individuals can start companies, and those individuals, those board shareholders, are responsible for the administration of those companies.
And the thing
what you have here is, something that, a lot of legal entities will have interest in. I'm just being very, very humble and calling, just to say that you might be upset, you might be angry, and so on. But you can't write things like this, sir, that are just not true.
It's not in a matter of upset or anger, Dr. Clark. But the people of Jamaica vote you all in power to oversee what goes on in the country. And as a finance minister, that's your backyard where over $3 billion went missing with none of your knowledge, and in your home, in your house, and you won't stand responsibility for it?
Sir, you live in the United States?
Yes, I live in the United States.
Okay. You have fraud all over the United States, all over Florida, all over the United States. I can send you many articles on frauds in banks, people losing money. Not with you, sir. What you do, sir, is that you're law enforcement.
And you don't think the government should take responsibility for it?
Hold on, people.
It's not true.
It's
sorry,
not
guys. Me touch something here. I don't want, because I charge my phone, because you don't want your phone dead when I interview your people. So me and go touch it and make it go run fast forward. Me don't want it fast forward, because I don't want it miss a second. No, sir. Me don't open the night at the 50 nothing. We have to hear everything, people.
So what? Over $300 billion went missing under fraud.
Share it.
No, sir. I think you have your facts mixed up. Jamaica operates a market economy where individuals can start companies, and those individuals, those board shareholders, are responsible for the administration of those companies.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing
what you have here is, you know, something that, I mean, you know, a lot of legal entities will have interest in. I'm just being very, very humble and calling, just to say that, you know, you might be upset, you might be angry, and so on, but you can't write things like this, sir, that are just not true.
It's not in a matter of upset or anger, Dr. Clark, but the people of Jamaica vote you all in power to oversee what goes on in the country. And as a finance minister, that's your backyard where over $3 billion went missing with none of your knowledge, and in your home, in your house, and you won't stand responsibility for it? Sir, you live in the United States? Yes, I live in the United States. Okay. You have fraud all over the United States, all over Florida, all over the United States. I can send you many articles on fraud in banks, people losing money. What you do, sir, is that you get your law enforcement to find the culprits and you bring them before the court. And that is what the government of Jamaica is doing. We can't, no government, unless you are a commit. Dr. Clark, give me a second. Just a quick second. No, first of all, I'm not keen to just take this down. We can have a conversation. But you can't do this, sir. You can't libel the government in this way and libel me in this way. I've worked too hard for that. I'm asking respectfully to address that. I'm happy to have a conversation with you.
Ah, boy. Listen, man. Get to the car.
Yes, sir. I'm asking you, as the Minister of Finance, who controls and oversees all finances in Jamaica. Something of that magnitude happened, and you don't think the government should take responsibility for it, for allowing something of that magnitude to happen? And then, with the slap in the face, you turn around asking taxpayers to repay back that money?
No, sir, you have the information, you have the facts wrong, sir. You have the facts wrong. We have thieves in all countries in Jamaica, where people steal from offices, from houses, and where people steal from banks. They're bad people. The government can't guarantee that the people in Jamaica are all good people. But what we do is, when bad happens, we support law enforcement to get to the bottom of it.
Listen.
And right now, sir, I'm on your side, and that is the unfortunate nature of it. I'm on your side. It's because I'm trying to get to the bottom of it that SSL right now is a bankrupt company.
Okay.
It has no money.
What?
But if we let everything close,
it should close.
Yes.
The Prime Minister will call to an investor. The Prime Minister,
yes, sir.
Yes,
no, sir. Allow me to give you the fact. SSL is going to close. It's like a crime scene, right? In a crime scene, you see the yellow tape they put around the building because they're trying to keep things as they are so they can determine what happened. The yellow tape around SSL just means that the client money that SSL has, they can't return it to the client just yet. Right? There's $30 billion of client money there, meaning money belonging to hundreds of thousands of clients. Now, because the client money is still there, because investigators have to go through, look at each account, and make sure that what is supposed to be there is there. And it's because the client funds have not been returned that the investigators, the FIB, have been able to increase the fraud, right, from 40 accounts to 75. They've discovered that.
Yes.
Now, once the client funds are returned to the client, there's no need for any employee at SSL. right? And SSL will scale down and will be no more.
What?
And that will happen quite quickly.
So if that's in the place to happen, Dr. Clark, why is it you're asking the citizens of Jamaicans to pay back the money that was fraudulently stolen from SSL?
You see, what is happening, sir, is that there's a willful attempt to distort the information. And I need people like good thinking people like you to help push back on the distortion. If you're not politically motivated and I can have a reasonable conversation with you. What is happening is that this detestable thing that people who know better are fooling the Jamaican people and telling things that are not true. All that is happening, sir, is that SSL was unable to pay the staff for August. Now, the staff that is there, they have been able to assist with the investigation so far. And we don't think that we're going to need to keep them for much longer. But they've already worked for the August, and so the FSC was stepping in to pay their August salary. The August salary for the workers is $9.5 million Jamaican dollars.
My God.
Okay? And it is to support an investigation. If the salaries are not paid, sir, the investigation that you want to see will be compromised.
No, Dr. Clark. Because what you're saying, with all due respect, it's nonsense. Because, I mean, it's a betrayal towards the people who put you into power, Dr. Clark. The SSL is a private entity, isn't it? Yeah, but yes. So wait, hold on, Dr. Clark. If SSL is a private entity, how is it that the government is asking the citizens of Jamaica to pay a private entity salary when they fraudulent? All of them know that from the top of what was going on, knew what was going on. For the
Is the conversation private?
Yes, we're having a private conversation
that you will not talk about or report on.
Okay, so there is no need for us to talk and report on this.
Head west on North Island Boulevard East.
All right, so, sir, in any kind of financial resolution or a resolution of a non-viable financial entity, you're going to need outside funds to deal with it. Okay, whether it is in America or Canada or the United States, you can't resolve a failed financial institution without outside resources. It's just not possible. Just not possible. And what I'm doing, sir, has never been done in Jamaica before. I am pursuing an investigation and getting to the bottom of it. That's what I'm doing. And to do so, sir, do you understand that we have, when the fraud broke, we were told that there are 40 accounts that have been defrauded. Right? Today, we have that number up to 75 accounts that have been defrauded.
I've known. I've been following this. I've been following up.
Yeah,
good job, Nigel.
75%. The only way that could happen is that the employees are there and they can answer questions from investigators. So we just need the employees to be there for just a little longer. It's not like a long time. Is it an investigation? It's fair to ask, Mr. Dr. Yes, an investigation or a cover-up? The Prime Minister was an investor in SSL. It is alleged that SSL has been prominent campaign support to the Jamaican Labour Party. Is that factual, Dr. Clark? I just joined the politics in 2018. I can't talk about that. It has not been in the time that I have been here.
Dr. Clark, I'm aware when you came into the Jamaica Labour Party. I'm aware how long the Jamaica Labour Party has been in power, and when it's been in power, I'm aware of what's going on in Jamaica. I'm saying that with the recent campaign that just went on when you was elected.
Yes. No, SSL wouldn't have featured there because SSL was in serious trouble by then. So they wouldn't have been involved in that campaign.
So there was no campaign that SSL was involved in with the Jamaica Labour Party?
I can't speak to when I was not there. So, you know, I can't do that.
Yeah, but as a finance minister, you have the documents and the tally.
No, I wouldn't have documents on what SSL does with money. But you're missing the point right now, sir. The point is, and I understand.
Okay, give me one good reason, Dr. Clark. Why is it after? No, you don't see that Jamaica has been. You don't believe that the people in Jamaica have been suffering. You promised. Yes. Your party promised prosperity. To the people. Are you actually believe? You're not.
You're changing the topic on me. You're changing the topic on me. I'm talking to you about a very nasty line on a thing of the Instagram page.
No, it goes into
you're saying that the Jamaican government stole money. I mean, that is something that
the Jamaican government is in power to oversee what's going on, and you are the finance minister, and $3 billion of your money came out of your house, and you don't know nothing about it. Your resignation should put in, sir.
No, sir. It's a private entity that had a bad actor who stole money.
Hold on, people. For you guys who are coming late, this is it's a bombshell. Man, we never see nobody really. You see, them politicians in Jamaica had some people. If we had journalists in Jamaica who was working for us, that's what them politicians up as and treat the American people so, because they have journalists who go up them like a goddamn microscope. You understand me? And talk to them the way them supposed to talk to them. No, people ever hear nobody question Nigel Clark about this, all that this thing, people. So it basically mean know if it didn't know, say even I run up in a Dr. Jermaine and OBC radio. And people, they might interview what we need from politicians. We need reporters who hold them feet to the fire. If they sit down there and answer questions on behalf of all of us, have a grand picnic sitting with one of them are sit down fan. And I still believe that PNP and Labour right to get them package shake out and shake out the grand picnic sit when they have a teeth up and save up to feed them grand picnic and left with nothing. We could continue to listen.
However, you are asking public entity, the citizens who are public citizens, to repay the salaries of a private company that stole $300 billion. Make it make sense when the people are suffering.
No, so $3 billion. So $3 billion. No, so what, sir?
$3 billion. That's what I said. $3 billion. That's a lot of money for you to not know. Yes.
No, sir. Do you want the investigators to find the culprits and bring them to the court?
I do believe that you all know the culprit.
No, sir, we're not all knowing, we're not omniscient, sir.
Dr. Clark, I've seen a lot of citizens speak out against Prime Minister Holness, and instantaneously they are found and located and demand a public apology. So don't tell me that $3 billion of your money got removed from your country and you are a finance minister and you have no knowledge.
Hold on, never back up. Just a little bit more because...
That's what I said, $3 billion. That's a lot of money.
Exactly like I said. Yes, sir, like a little baby. Like, you never hear nobody talk to him say, people, I don't believe in the history of Jamaica. Nobody ever hold politician foot to the fire. So that is like I that burn with that hot iron, hot water. Big up OBC radio. People go check them out.
Sir, do you want the investigators to find the culprits and bring them to the court?
I do believe that you all know the culprits.
No, sir, we're not all knowing, we're not omniscient, sir.
Dr. Clark, I've seen a lot of citizens speak out against Prime Minister Holness, and instantaneously they are found and located and demand a public apology. So don't tell me that $3 billion of your money got removed from your country and you are a finance minister and you have no knowledge to it. If it is that you had no knowledge to it, then your recognition.
What the FBI there?
No, sir. Every day in the United States, you have financial institutions.
We are not speaking about the United States. We are speaking about Jamaica.
But that is correct. But I'm just giving you, I'm just sharing something with you so that you can understand that, the failure of companies happens all over the world. And
if the government allow it to? If the government imposes?
No, sir. We are a free country. People are free to make their decisions. Sometimes people abuse that freedom to do bad things, like defraud other people.
And you don't think you're abusing your authority by asking the citizens of Jamaica to repay the salary
No, sir. What we are trying, this company is no longer. What we're trying to do is to piece together what happened so that people can be brought before the court.
My God.
Are you looking money for the campaign election coming up?
Sir. Both political parties seek donations from donors. SSL has no money to give anybody. This is to know if we don't pay. No, but you're seeing that. No, you're seeing, sir.
Understand, I'm a journalist and we get things come to us.
The people, what is happening, sir, is that the most despicable thing is happening is that people who know better, people who are intelligent, who have knowledge and relationships and so on, are deliberately deceiving the public and whipping up anger. And I need people of good conscience like yourself.
The only deceive that has gone to the public is the Jamaica.
Hold on, man. Me say people. People never hear the message yet. Jamaican people. Whether you are labor rights or PNP or you never voted, people, this is how we should hold them. Hold their feet, but stay there, answer questions. People, when you have news media, we buy out people. Everything is set against the people. You call like you have the watchman working with the criminal. The people. The press is supposed to be watchman people. We can tell you everything. Listen to the man here. Jesus, people now, sir. You think we could have gone to bed tonight and share this? Me not share my supper, but me share this tonight. So people, please share this. Because I think me up here tonight, me turn up so late tonight, I stay up if you just joke around. Share this because this need crowd. Watch this. My God, man.
No. What we're trying to do is to piece together what happened so that people can be brought before the court.
Are you looking money for the campaign election coming up?
Sir.
Yo, hold on, people. Don't every time you joke him, he have the answer like, sir. You might first time when you joke him. Sir. Boy, I'm a clerk, boy, I rate you. I not grow the thing, but caca fat.
That's a $3 billion. That's a lot of money for you to not know. Yes.
No, sir. Do you want?
Every time you look him in, I'm sorry.
He put in.
Every time you hear this, sir.
No, sir. Every day in the United States, you have financial institutions.
We are not speaking about the United States. We are speaking about Jamaica.
But that is correct. But I'm just giving you, I'm just sharing something with you so that you can understand that, the failure of companies happens all over the world. And
if the government allow it to? If the government imposes?
No, sir. We are a free country. People are free to make their decisions. Sometimes people abuse that freedom to do bad things, like defraud other people.
And you don't think you're abusing your authority by asking the citizens of Jamaica to repay the salary
No, sir. What we are trying, this company is no longer. What we're trying to do is to piece together what happened so that people can be brought before the court.
Are you looking money for the campaign election coming up?
Sir.
Sir, please.
Both political parties keep the nation from donors. SSL has no money to give anybody.
Definitely.
This is to no. We don't pay. No, but you're seeing that. No, you're seeing, sir.
Understand, I'm a journalist and we get things come to us.
Yes, the people, what is happening, sir, is that the most despicable thing is happening is that people who know better, people who are intelligent, who have knowledge and relationships and so on, are deliberately deceiving the public and whipping up anger. And I need people of...
Hold on there. You know, you call them, you like a buy me for work with the labor right, you know. It sounds so to me, you know. People, me might be wrong, but if you listen, you like him, I try to be soft with him, man. I need people like you to, change the narrative. It sounds so to me like if the brother say, what you want to do? What the boy for me? What you do for me? People, I just so me feel. I might be wrong, people. It's my opinion. It sound like the party, sound like food can yam. And if brother they ready to sell out Jamaica and yam me food, me don't know what I'm going to have an interview here, but big up yourself, Mr. Garden. OBC radio to the world. I can listen to him and continue.
No. What we're trying to do is to piece together what happened so that people can be brought before the court.
Are you looking money for the campaign election coming up?
The part of bad enough.
Sir. Both political parties keep the nation from donors. SSL has no money to give anybody. This is to no. We don't pay. No, but you're seeing that. No, you see, sir.
Understand, I'm a journalist and we get things come to us.
Yes, the people, what is happening, sir, is that the most despicable thing is happening is that people who know better, people who are intelligent, who have knowledge and relationships and so on, are deliberately deceiving the public and whipping up anger. And I need people of good conscience like yourself.
The only deceive that has gone to the public is the Jamaica Labour Party that deceived. I was all for the support of the Jamaica Labour Party, Dr. Clark, with the change and the prosperity and you all going forward. As a member of the diaspora.
Right, that's so like Dr. Clark, I give me a plate of food and the back to Dr. Clark, I don't know. I want to hear the interview. You guys are here with me here? You ever say so like food can, I'm not true? People, I might be wrong. Me not have no facts to it. It's just my feelings. It's so like say, Mr. Clark, I give him a plate of food, some steamed fish and gravy and macaroni and cheese and some chilani, yellow yam, and some afu yam and something. And the man backs your time out, backs your time hand. Here's a plate of food, sir. People, I'm alone here. Me might be wrong, but we could go and listen here, sir. We don't accuse nobody.
Sir,
understand, I'm a journalist and we get things come to us.
Yes, the people, what is happening, sir, is that the most despicable thing is happening is that people who know better, people who are intelligent, who have knowledge and relationships and so on, are deliberately deceiving the public and whipping up anger. And I need people of good conscience like yourself.
The only deceive that has gone to the public is the Jamaica Labour Party that deceived. I was all for the support of the Jamaica Labour Party, Dr. Clark, with the change and the prosperity and you all going forward. As a member of the diaspora, we were all in support of it.
People, before we go no further with that part there, today I talk to our brother Jamaica. The brother tell me, say, when he there in England, he moved back to Jamaica. He said him get a couple of charges in England where him could have fight in England, like him getting in trouble with the law. And could have fought it in England and free himself. But him say when him hear that Andrew Onis was winning, and him hear what Andrew Onis and all the promise that Andrew Onis promised people, today the brother tell me, Today the brother tell me, And one day I make him come tell him story, And the brother said, when he hears Andrew Onis win, he moved from England, come home, one-way flight, When it kind knows them have a problem in England, could have stayed in England and fight it. But it's Andrew Owner's promises and the campaign stuff pulling back to Jamaica, and India, Jamaica right now a struggle. So them tell me that.
Happening right now in Jamaica, it's a shame and an embarrassment. And for you now to go
you know, I miss nothing, you know.
What we're trying to do is to piece together what happened so that people can be brought before the court.
Are you looking money for the campaign election coming up?
I love that part, you know.
Sir.
Sir.
Both political parties keep the nation from donors. SSL has no money to give anybody. This is to know if we don't pay. No, but you're seeing that. No, you know, you're seeing, sir.
Understand, I'm a journalist and we get things come to us.
Yes, the people, what is happening, sir, is that the most despicable thing is happening is that people who know better, people who are intelligent, who have knowledge and relationships and so on, are deliberately deceiving the public and whipping up anger. And I need people of good conscience like yourself.
The only deceive that has gone to the public is the Jamaica Labour Party that deceived. I was all for the support of the Jamaica Labour Party, Dr. Clark, with the change and the prosperity and you all going forward. As a member of the diaspora, we were all in support of it. With what's happening right now in Jamaica, it's a shame and an embarrassment. And for you now to go and ask the citizen, a private entity, you still can't understand that you're beating around the fact, because that's what people have been speaking out longer. But the slap in the face is when you, Dr. Nigel Clark, want to ask the people of Jamaica, public citizens, to repay a private entity's salary.
No,
because they are stolen money. That's wrong.
No, sir. Please understand. What we're doing, the investigators, we've hired international investigators. They have come to Jamaica, and there are what
does have to do with the people to repay the money? Repay the salary.
Okay, sir. What it has to do with that the investigators are not finished. For them to finish, they need those staff members. These are not all the staff SSL had. This is just some. The rest have been sent home. They just need these to remain just for a little longer. It's not a long time. It's a couple of
You know why international investigators have to come in to investigate? Because you guys are corrupt. If you guys are putting in power to do those investigations, which you should be able to handle it on your own. So the fact that you have an international entity involved, it means that corruption has been going on from the top.
No, sir.
You can't tell me that you have an oath and
people. This is a normal interview in Jamaica. Mr. Someone never hear me never hear not like this yet. Mr. Me never hear not like this yet. This is a history. You don't believe me? I could continue to listen. Jesus Christ, sir. Me said, boy, Nigel Clark never find himself in a them a jam up before. You see, at this point, people, he sound like saying he want to sit down before the FBI and answer a few questions, him and him boss, you know. Not true. If you can't get on the answer. Boy, the brother are holding for OBC radio. Jeremy, brother Jaja.
$1 billion, nothing about it. No, I'm Dr. Gordon. Are you speaking with Dr. Gordon?
Dr. Gordon.
Yes, sir.
A medical doctor? Or PhD?
What are people
PhD.
Explain what
and the prosperity and you all going forward. As a member of the diaspora, we were all in support of it. With what's happening right now in Jamaica, it's a shame and an embarrassment. And for you now to go and ask the citizen, a private entity, you still can't understand that you're beating around the fact, because that's what people have been speaking out longer. But the slap in the face is when you, Dr. Nigel Clark, want to ask the people of Jamaica, public citizens, to repay a private entity's salary. No, because they are stolen money. That's wrong.
No, sir. Just please understand. What we're doing, the investigators, we've hired international investigators. They have come to Jamaica, and there are
what does that have to do with the people to repay the money? Repay the salary?
Okay, sir. What it has to do with that the investigators are not finished.
What?
For them to finish, they need those staff members. These are not all the staff SSL have. This is just some. The rest have been sent home. They just need these to remain just for a little longer. It's not a long time. It's a couple of
You know
weeks.
why international investigators have to come in to investigate? Because you guys are corrupt. If you you guys are putting in power to do those investigations, which you should be able to handle it on your own. So the fact that you have an international entity involved, it means that corruption has been going on from the top.
No, sir.
You can't tell me that you have a house and $2 billion nothing about it. No, I'm Dr. Gordon. Are you speaking with Dr. Gordon?
You just
Dr.
realized.
Gordon.
Yes, sir. A medical doctor?
The man just found out who I talk to. You ever say the man named German Garden? This is German Garden from OBC Radio. I brother know, right? So the man does reveal himself to him. The man was he said it was Kevin at first, something like that, right? At the beginning of the video, right? So the brother does reveal himself to him now, so it's Dr. Garden. Kaka fart. You know what the class said, Kaka, what the hell? I just get, you probably got Andrew Otis. Why you didn't cut that interview? And the rest of the labor right there said, me not tell you Nigel I eat that all the time, man. I big him up and go like say man this and that. They say man fool, he make all the man set rat trap for him. Anyway, people, this is a joke, the reason why we laugh is because we never seen it like this yet. We could continue. The man tell him about himself, man, really. What the word name again, man? Me not even think right now. I could continue this here, man. You figure it out.
PhD, honorable PhD.
Hold on, now back it up. He argued
right, so
when they find out I'm having a PhD, like him.
We were all in support of it. With what's happening right now in Jamaica, it's a shame and an embarrassment. And for you now to go and ask the citizen, a private entity, you still can't understand that you're beating around the fact, because that's what have people have been speaking out longer. But the slap in the face is when you, Dr. Nigel Clark, go and ask the people of Jamaica, public citizens, to repay a private entity's salary. No, because they are stolen money. That's wrong.
No, sir. Please understand. What we're doing, the investigators, we've hired international investigators. They have come to Jamaica, and what
does that have to do with the people to repay the money? Repay the salary?
Okay, sir. What it has to do with that the investigators are not finished. For them to finish, they need those staff members. These are not all the staff SSL have. This is just some. The rest have been sent home. They just need these to remain just for a little longer. It's not a long time. It's a couple of weeks.
You know why international investigators have to come in to investigate? Because you guys are corrupt. If you guys are putting in power to do those investigations, which you should be able to handle it on your own. So the fact that you have an international entity involved, it means that corruption has been going on from the top.
Waste of money. So money waste.
You can't tell me that you have a house and $2 billion nothing about it. No, I'm Dr. Gordon. Are you speaking with Dr. Gordon?
Dr. Gordon.
Yes, sir. A medical doctor? Or PhD? PhD, honorable PhD.
Okay. Right. So, Dr. Gordon.
Okay.
What is happening is that the investigation is not finished, and the investigators have asked that.
No, we have a political party again.
Home
the interview changed now. When they realize that people look, let me go back here, man.
What have people have been speaking out longer. But the slap in the face is when you, Dr. Nigel Clark, go and ask the people of Jamaica, public citizens, to repay a private entity's salary.
No,
because they are stolen money. That's wrong.
No, sir. Please understand. What we're doing, the investigators, we've hired international investigators. They have come to Jamaica. And
the man will reveal himself to you.
What does that to do with the people to repay the money?
Nigel Clark can change.
Okay, sir. What it has to do with that, the investigators are not finished. For them to finish, they need those staff members. These are not all the staff SSL had. This is just some. The rest have been sent home. They just need these to remain just for a little longer. It's not a long time. It's a couple of
You know why international investigators have to come in to investigate? Because you guys are corrupt. You guys are putting in power to do those investigations, which you should be able to handle it on your own. So the fact that you have an international entity involved, it means that corruption has been going on from the top.
No, sir.
You can't tell me that you have a house and $3 billion connection and you know nothing about it.
No.
I'm Dr. Gordon. Are you speaking with Dr. Gordon?
Dr. Gordon.
Yes, sir.
A medical doctor? Or PhD?
PhD, honorary PhD.
Okay. Right. So, Dr. Gordon, what is happening is that the investigation is not finished, and the investigators have asked that we don't send home the people who are maintaining the systems at SSL, that we don't send them home.
Hold on, man.
Immediately.
People, I want for the hear me I talk boy, so the interview changed. He mistried. When you think you deal with a quash, you're supposed to deal with somebody with a local education and then brain. I want to understand what we're talking about here, people. I say I have to share this with you, you know. Because the interview is serious, you know. I want to hear the man interview change when he realized that the man said him is a doctor. Because we have Dr. Nigel Clark is not a medical doctor. Same doctor. So the final say I deal with a doctor, you have to like fix yourself good. How about you fix yourself a little bit better and call me doctor and stop stir me up before me slap you through the microphone verbally. You come through the speaker and ring in your ears, Gel. People, this is a bombshell of a report investigation. Brother, I'll never say, Brother Jermaine Garden, this is what we need more of. And I hope you could have get some more of them and grab them over OBC radio. If you don't think you're bad and can't answer a question, go over OBC radio. Because like you've been there a really long time, like you have a pot of boiling and barely long time. You have a question then, brother, I tell you. People, we need people like this. The guard, we grand pick them sugar later. We could continue. We don't want to miss nothing, so each time we back
finish. They need those staff members. These are not all the staff SSL had. This is just some. The rest have been sent home. They just need these to remain just for a little longer. It's not a long time. It's a couple of
You know why international investigators have to come in to investigate? Because you guys are corrupt. If you guys are putting in power to do those investigations, which you should be able to handle it on your own. So the fact that you have an international entity involved, it means that corruption has been going on from the top.
No, sir.
You can't tell me that you have a house and $3 billion connection and you know nothing about it.
No.
I'm Dr. Gordon. Are you speaking with Dr. Gordon?
Dr. Gordon.
Yes, sir.
A medical doctor or PhD?
PhD, honorary PhD.
Okay. Fix yourself up now.
Okay. Right. So, Dr. Gordon, what is happening is that the investigation is not finished, and the investigators have asked that we don't send home the people who are maintaining the systems at SSL, that we don't send them home immediately.
They should have been fired. You shouldn't care about sending them out. They were all in a private company that the Prime Minister had invested and get billions of dollars from and speak publicly about it. You're Prime Minister and you are the Finance Minister of Jamaica and you're saying that under your watch, over $3 billion come out and you weren't aware of it. And now you're the private entity. The private company that fraud that stole that money. Let's say you know nothing about it. Okay, and the slap in the face is to repay the citizens to repay the salary for those people who stole those money. Let it make sense. That's the biggest defeat to the Jamaican people.
No, sir, these are not the people who stole the money. These are not the people who stole the money. The investigators just need to do their job. And they need these people to
answer questions. You weren't aware of the $3 billion coming out of the country from SSL.
Sir,
you had no idea.
People, you realize every time in Juki we say sir, he's like, aye. That's sir they represent. Aye. That's true, people. Look how long me and I listen to this. You notice the pattern? I'm alone. This sir. When do you hear this, sir? We could continue to listen, people. Me not miss nothing, I make sure I go. That's how it could be. When I hear that over here, man, and people, it's a different time now. We are not our parents. And we're not going to let the baggage and the trouble give our grandpicnic. We're going to make the change now. It's time for PNP and Labour Right Pocket get shake out. For the grand picnic same thing. So all I want to talk about not that, this and that. When politicians laugh, they have so much loot. Tell them to hide it overseas, far away. Putting all type of name, different name. They have so much thing and can't show for them change. Putting all different type of people name right now face and be a big truck run per road right now face. Nobody know what because that is a name. People just like a scammer. Illicit wealth is always hidden. But guess who got jail? The scammer, them politicians are got jail. And now the politicians are planning to come up with some law. So if the scammer them got prison and come back and they left them money with mama and they have the furniture in the house and mama and they money to be man, they 6 all them thing there. Guess what? Mama got jail. Right? Confiscate everything. So when they come from prison, do your time of foreign, you come back, you're broke. But you and the politician, they might do the same work, you know. It's called criminal enrichment. Scammer in a criminal enrichment. Politician in a criminal enrichment, like the 6 of them who Andrew always hide from we and think so we are idiot. Somebody I got prison now. Somebody I got prison for grand picnic sitting. We look can't turn them be. No they hearted nothing. It's time PNP and Labour Right Pocket. Get turn over. You know they turn man upside down and shake out jinglings out of the pocket. This time, a serious time, people. You want to see foreigners come back to Jamaica? Like diasporans, make politicians start go to jail. See how much I will go back to Jamaica. Anytime we hear a politician start going to jail, you know if you know the best time to go to Jamaica? When politicians start going to jail. Brother Jermaine will continue to listen to this interview in its entirety because this is a bombshell. This are people, this is going to be like a vintage, this is going to be the interview of all interview, you know. Because nobody never do this yet, you know.
From SSL. Sir, you are no knowledge. Sir, the SSL fraud went on for 10 years.
Hold on, I miss nothing. Me know I miss something, so we go back on
no knowledge.
An inch, me know I miss an inch.
What is happening is that the investigation is not finished, and the investigators have asked that we don't send home the people who are maintaining the systems at SSL, that we don't send them home immediately.
Don't send them home immediately. People, I just want you to understand that the Prime Minister said, he was asked, he said that the people who remain at SSL are there to turn on computer and access documents. Them shouldn't they access the documents, you know. That's why so many people in the comment section say, I want to put them ready for wipe out our documents. Me don't know, yeah. Let me continue to listen.
They should have been fired. You shouldn't care about sending them out. They were all in a private private company that the Prime Minister had invested and get billions of dollars from and speak publicly about it. You're Prime Minister and you are the Finance Minister of Jamaica and you are saying that under your watch, over $3 billion come out and you weren't aware of it.
Gotcha.
And now you are the private entity, the private company that fraud that stole that money. Let's say you know nothing about it. Okay, and the slap in the face is to repay the citizens to repay the salary for those people who stole those money. Let it make sense. That's the biggest disease to the Jamaican people.
No, sir, these are not the people who stole the money. These are not the people who stole the money. The investigators just need to do their job. And they need these people to
Dr. Clark, you weren't aware of the $3 billion coming out of the country from SSL.
Sir,
you had no knowledge.
Sir, the SSL fraud went on for 10 years. How would I have knowledge of that, sir?
What?
No knowledge. How could I have knowledge of, sir?
3 years. Today makes 3 years. You have been appointed Minister of Finance. And you had no knowledge to what's going on. Nothing in the book, no documentation to it.
Sir.
Sir.
This is a thing that has been happening for 10 years. Anyway, I'm just saying to you that what you have here on your
hold on, Dr. Clark, the fact that you know that it's happening for 10 years is the fact
no, I don't
know what's going on. I'm saying, what? The fact that you know that it's been going on for 10 years, you have knowledge to it within your tenure. I said no. Okay, all right.
People, you man are holding me now? People, you man are holding me now? I want that people. People may say if we have journalists in Jamaica, politicians will not be able to get away with what they get away with. Because people, they should be watchdog. People, Jamaica with journalists failed us, in my opinion. Yes, people. It's just like when you have your security guard is working with the criminals. Sad. People, people, and the man asks some good question. People, man, put it to him, you know. Boy, and Nigel Clark, every time a man punch him verbally, sir, because like he never see them a thing a yet that come from left field, right field, all over.
No, I don't know what's going on. I'm saying, what? The fact that you know that it's been going on for 10 years, you have knowledge to it.
You know, just say, what?
There are private company that the Prime Minister had invested and get billions of dollars from and speak publicly about it. You're Prime Minister and you are the Finance Minister of Jamaica and you are saying that under your watch, over $3 billion come out and you weren't aware of it. And now you are the private entity, the private company that fraud that stole that money. Let's say you know nothing about it. Okay, and the slap in the face is to repay the citizens to repay the salary for those people who stole those money. Let it make sense. That's the biggest disease to the Jamaican people.
No, sir, these are not the people who stole the money. These are not the people who stole the money. The investigators just need to do their job. And they need these people to
Dr. Clark, you weren't aware of the $3 billion coming out of the country from SSL.
Sir,
you had no knowledge.
Sir, the SSL fraud went on for 10 years. How would I have knowledge of that, sir? No knowledge. How could I have knowledge of that, sir?
3 years.
That's just a week.
3 years. You have been appointed Minister of Finance. And you had no knowledge to what's going on. Nothing in the book, no documentation to it.
Sir, this is a thing that has been happening for 10 years. Anyway, I'm just saying to you that what you have here on your
hold on, Dr. Clark. The fact that you know that it's happening for 10 years is the fact that you have knowledge to what's going on.
People, you want to know the art of deflection? Anyway, you see Dr. Nigel Clark, we're ready for people. Me like we teach on the page, you know. So nobody fool no can listen to them. Every time a man lick him not have to come back, he says, sir, can never expect the man answer that because he not get that from the media in Jamaica. So you can't believe when the man hit him, sir. And when he's ready to run away, so what you have here is like, make we talk about when we come to talk about what you post here is kind of, you know, way wrong. People, listen this. Listen to the deflection. I never listen to people. Listen good, you know. You must try. Me love you, see, man. Me could have listened all goddamn night.
Sir, this is a thing that has been happening for 10 years. Anyway, I'm just saying to you that what you have here on your
deflection. Anyway, I'll tell you what you have here. That's okay. Different page. No, hold on, Dr. Clark. Hold on, not so goddamn fast. People, you see, only if we have good journalists in our country, we would never be in the situation we're being in right now. PNP couldn't do it, Labour Right couldn't do it. So I just want to listen to the deflection. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's a deflection.
Dollar coming out of the country from SSL. Sir, you had no knowledge.
Sir, the SSL fraud went on for 10 years. How would I have knowledge of that, sir? No knowledge. How could I have knowledge of that, sir?
3 years. Today makes 3 years. You have been appointed Minister of Finance. And you had no knowledge to what's going on. Nothing in the book, no documentation to it. Sir,
this is a thing that has been happening for 10 years. Anyway, I'm just saying to you that what you have here on your hold on, Dr. Clark, the fact that you know that it's happening for 10 years is the fact that I don't know what's going on. I'm saying, what? The fact that you know that it's been going on for 10 years, you have knowledge to it. Within your tenure, I said no. Okay, all right. Okay, so you say you don't have no knowledge to it. Then if you had no knowledge to it, then your resignation should be put in because you can't tell me that you have a house and $3 billion come out and you don't know about it. Bullshit.
Lord Jesus.
And then you, in return, you're asking the citizens to repay the salary of a company, a private company that stole. Why is it so important for the finance minister?
People, what are you here tonight? The journalists get mad because Mr. Clark, I mean, the uncle can tell them the bullshit to them that sit over in Jamaica. I want to understand people. Want to see we over here so mad and angry do I go to Jamaica. Because they only can sell some Jamaican people that with so much ignorance. I don't know spin when Nigel Clark has spin this thing for how long now. You look and spin it with the Jamaican media houses. You know, work when you cross the waters. Because people now buy your bull stool. That sound better? Bull stool. Mr. Clark, they now buy a bull stool. People, mighty God, what an interview.
Thank you that what you have here on your
hold on, Dr. Clark. The fact that you know that it's happening for 10 years is the fact that I don't know what's going on. I'm saying, what? The fact that you know that it's been going on for 10 years, you have knowledge to it. Within your tenure, I said no. Okay, all right. Okay, so you say you don't have no knowledge to it. Then if you had no knowledge to it, then your resignation should be put in because you can't tell me that you have a house and $3 billion come out and you don't know about it. Bullshit.
Oi. Cricket.
And then you, in return, you're asking the citizens to repay the salary of a company, a private company that stole. Why is it so important for the finance minister of Jamaica to ask the citizens, public citizens, to repay a private company?
Good question.
What is it in it for you as a finance minister to ask the citizens to use the taxpayers' money to repay salary for a private company that fraudulently stole $3 billion under your watch that you supposedly knew nothing about. Why would you want to repay the workers?
And I've published it's not repay the workers.
Sir.
So I would not want to pay for any of those salaries, but I'm faced with a choice. The investigators need access to the workers just for a little bit longer in order to get to the bottom of the fraud.
They get fired and sent home, they don't get no pay. Public citizens have nothing to do with that. Public citizens have been crying long enough. That's a lot of public people, money over 40, well, it's over 70, what, 75, it's not 74 accounts that was taken out. And you are telling me that, oh, the Minister of Finance knew nothing about this. This is not $100 we're talking about, or $200 we're talking about.
You're being unreasonable. You're being unreasonable.
How am I being unreasonable? If I have a company, I'm a management of a company, and somebody stealing money swindling money from my company, and I'm management, and I know nothing about it, then I know.
But sir, I know, sir. Let's put it this way: all of Ukraine's money was stolen before 2018.
Listen.
How could you're being doesn't mean that you're being unfair? All the money was taken out before 2018 in the case of...
How long you have been a member of the Jamaica Labour Party?
I've been a member of the Jamaica Labour Party right before I got appointed as minister.
Right before you become minister?
Yes. So I just think I understand how you feel, but you're looking for answers, but I am with you, and what I'm doing is supporting the Financial Investigation Division and the Fraud Squad to find and to prosecute.
And you should be with me, you should be with the people of Jamaica. And the fact that you're asking the people of Jamaica to pay the salary of a private company show that you are not with the people of Jamaica.
No, I did it. I'll send you my interviews. I did it. And I was saying to the people of Jamaica, we need it just for a little while longer so we can get more people arrested and brought before the court.
No, that's garbage. That's garbage. The Jamaican citizens should not be responsible for paying. The responsible should be the Jamaican people should be holding you responsible as a finance minister. It's the Jamaican people who put you as a finance minister 3 years ago when you all came to the Jamaican people and promised prosperity, and that changes will be made. However, it's been a fraud. $3 billion. You are in control of the finance. You are the finance minister of Jamaica.
Jesus Christ, people. I don't know if Mr. Clark hang up. I don't know what people, but that was the end of the story. If there's any more than Mr. God, I'm asking you kindly, please, sir. Send us an interview if there's any more left after this. People, have you ever heard anything like this before? This is how it's done, people. Do you understand me? People, they get hard panic. People, you see them Jamaican politicians, them only can go to some people at Jamaica in the media. Go make them look nice on camera. Make them look like they're smart, and the rest of the people them not understand what them are saying them big words. You see, brother, I'm a doctor, right? Just like Nigel Clark. You hear him talk? So the regular Jamaica can understand him, right? So nobody come show off on me over so your big words them. When the man reveal himself to him, Dr. Nigel Clark, oh God, I got myself in some shit. It's like, what I just did? Well, sir, well, doctor, people, talk the truth. Did you think that took him to a spinning when the man said he's a doctor? Not true. But this is gonna be one of the best of the best. People, I've never heard anything like this. I mean, have a big up German, big up Dr. God, right? On OBC Radio. So go check them out, people. OBC Radio, go online and take your finger them around and check them out. Cause that brother I need some attention for show them over OBC Radio there with them work. and see if we can get more politicians over there. We got to answer some questions because people, they might question and ask Jamaica. La la dee la li da. They say they might question and answer Jamaica. You mad? You mad? They might question and answer Jamaica. You know what the politicians come out come say? All the journalists is rude and try to diss and disrespectful people. You have the most crooked set of politicians in Jamaica where a whole bunch of them on both sides if you creep up and thinking that they deserve so much respect that if they even say fair, just say fair now. I saw them have the place, people, so that even journalists can do their work effectively. So people, if we have journalists like these, how politicians can do stuff and you see it on the evening news. Mr. German, so like we follow me in the parking lot with a camera and a mic in their face. We don't see a journalist hide out a politician yard. You ever see that yet? You ever see one journalist in Jamaica that outside a politician yard? May I ask you guys? We never see a news truck, a news van outside any politician yard. We never see a protest in Jamaica with people are protest with bullhorn outside politician yard. All right. So this is a good interview and I had us to share it with you guys. Now, you guys tell me in your own words what you think about this interview. Can we say, people, I swear to God, I wish we got at least 3 Jeremy and a couple more. You hear me? People, that one here or something else. We know Nigel Clark. Now, we have to give thanks with all due respect to Nigel Clark, people. He still stood there and him answer question. Despite the man I lick him and say, aye, you know, the certain, yeah. Him stood there and him answer question. Seems as if Mr. Clark doesn't know the answer to the questions, what he's doing to his, seems as if he even know, you know, he's messy people. And to me, honestly, I think Mr. Clark get himself too deep. He reflect me, it remind me of Giuliani and Mark Meadows and Peter Navarro and all them guys. They will run around with them bigger guys and don't know what them do and them by the time more than they can chew and other people out of jail and them out in a trouble. Some of them broke down the money and they lose them house, lose them bank account because they forget criminal lawyer or keep out of prison and all this stuff, people. Kind of what Nigel Clark is doing kind of remind me of those guys. Like, you know, why do that? Look, yeah, you know, Jamaica means so, you know, Jamaica look up at you as an aspiring young man in a politics, you know, like you could have become the prime minister one day. I don't see nothing wrong with it. A smart Ivy League kind of guy, you know, them, you know, people say he's very smart, but it seems as if some people have lost themselves when they're around certain people. That's why I said, it reminds me of Mark Meadows, American Mayor Rudy Giuliani, and all the others, My Pillow Guy. And I haven't seen this commercial on TV in a long time. I wonder why I haven't seen a My Pillow commercial on TV. Ah, boy. Some people have thrown away their life and career for some other people. And you know, criminals always want to have other people to hide around and hide behind. This reminds me of when you're watching the movie and the real bad guy always escaped through the back door, not true? Until in the last of the movie in dead, don't it? The real bad guy, the star of the movie, you can't get a bad guy so easy. No, you know the star get? When the movie going to end, you get the man them close to the bad guy. Now the bad guy escaped one more time to make the movie more interesting, right? That time, the star take care of the closest man to the star guy, right? And then the star guy run off. But in the end, the bad guy run off. But in the end, the bad guy pay the ultimate price because the real star of the movie is going to buck up on him and deal with him case. That is, the real star of the movie is going to be justice. Do you understand what is going on here? It reminds me of people so much, and it's sad because so many people thought that Mr. Clark could have been become a prime minister one day. But when stuff like this happen, when you look at Mr. Clark, what are you looking at? You see a twin. You see a twin head. You see one body but twin head. You see one side is Andrew, and you see one side is Mr. Clark. So it is always an attachment. It's like when you have dirty scent on you and you cannot wash, you can't wash off this dirty scent. It will stay forever. Maybe just like your pigmentation, like the color of your skin. You know, that's why you have to bleach your skin forever to keep off your black because it'll come back. Do you understand me? So that is permanent. That people use stuff and keep it away. But people, I don't know what to tell you. Tell me what you think about this interview. Thank you so much, my people. As usual. Me appreciate it with the people. So don't keep it to yourself. Share it too. Because we never hear, as Jamaicans, I think this is history. Tell me in the comment section. Have you ever heard any interview like this? Educate me. Maybe there was some interview and maybe Carlos, you never hear that one, the man. But I wonder if you ever hear that interview there with so and so. If there was any other interview from a journalist to any Jamaican politician, was so straightforward. Man, sustain the pressure upon Mr. Clark. And like I said, you have to give Mr. Clark credit for not hang up on the man. Instead of Mr. Clark hang up on him, he said, aye, sir. So you still, do you understand that people might be fair and balance here? I believe Mr. Clark, I wear boots were too heavy for him. And he get himself knee deep, throat deep. You know, something where he's not supposed to get himself in. We know every day man look on himself in the mirror and say, you can imagine Mr. Clark go home, go like he can't cause bad. That's why the rasp me get myself in. You know, this Andrew boy, you know, said, boy, I was a good boy before me meet Andrew, you know. Look at me. Turn out fat now. I'm just assessor at that. Probably I said that I might be wrong. I'm not saying people. Because a good youth. People I say, people, more and more me I hear people, don't today they may ask somebody. We know Nigel Clark. Just to make sure, come here it go around. You understand me? As I do these videos more, I see Nigel Clark, I push out his chest more like him ready to be Giuliani, Mark Meadows, Peter Navarro. He's willing to give it up. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else. Politics are a very powerful thing, you know. So I don't know what to say, people. Look here. I don't know. I might be wrong. Anyway, people, thank you so much tonight for tuning into my videos. Go and comment in the comment section. If it's the first time on this page and they like the work, and me alone I work, me and the people in the comment section, I work them finger. You understand? And them brain, you know, we communicate. We don't come alone, we come with people there. And if you like this community, go ahead and subscribe and YouTube my family. Wouldn't mind. Me have room for a couple more people, you know. How about you on Facebook? We still have room for a couple more, you know. If you like what I do. So if you're not too sure, go check out other video I do to make sure say, yes, you one day. Because you know what? You know the people who clash from my page, I don't want to come over here and I really understand this page. I have people come from my page and say, Carlos, me confused. Yes. Because one day, them pass my page one day and hear Andrew Owners and say, I come and beat Andrew Owners one day and they might hear Andrew Owners and scream out. So Andrew Owners' voice attract them to my page. So when they come to my page and sit down and them say, John, no, I love when I beat Andrew Owners, you know. Dog. Yeah, man. Yes, father. And say, love when I beat Andrew Owners. That youth are real PNP, you know. So the next, you there run along, you know, say, I'm going to subscribe, yeah. I'm going to follow him. And they come in and sit in, because I love all that brother, I deal with brother. You understand? I all PNP, you see it? And they never check on the rest of the video that we do, you know. And he might beat Mark before. So one day, tomorrow, I come back from my page now and I can subscribe last night when I beat Andrew Owners. And he Mark going to say, I, ease me up, man, I. Time come, yes, me come. I beat Mark Bowling. The man that jump up and say, boy, Carlos, you're confusing. Because people don't understand me. How we can beat PNP and beat labor right? And them turn me in a beast. I would become a foreign minister sitting on them. And realize I told them I play with a boogeyman. And until we get that people, and when we speak like this, somebody else will come and say, Carlos, oh, you talk like you know the people and go vote. No, I'm the first to tell you, say, go and vote because people die for that cause. Go and vote, go get yourself registered to vote. Don't sit on the line. I will never tell you, say, don't vote. But this is how I feel about these two sides, people. Whenever you have widespread corruption, I know what thief, if you have a business and everybody a thief, morning, noon, and night shift a thief, this a manager a thief, that they work a thief, the forklift a thief, driver a thief, the truck of them a thief, or the diesel out of the goddamn gas tank. You have widespread corruption at a business place. Who do you surveil? Who do you put on a surveillance? Everybody. When you're not sure who is thieving. So at this point, if you love Jamaica and not just a man or party, you ought to agree, say, at this point, every Jamaican politician, PNP or Labour right, must get them pocket shake out for our grandkids. We could check out what them have. If them can show us the roadmap, how them get there. Remember our Prime Minister office now, him cannot show the Integrity Commission how we reach there. So his taxes, statutory declaration cannot be verified for years now. How do we have a Prime Minister whose statutory declaration, his assets, cannot be verified by the Integrity Commission? What that simply means, people, is that the Prime Minister says rich and of all this, the Integrity Commission go back up and loot that Andrew owners can show on official documents, paperwork. How it came by that. I just want you to understand how that the reason why is statutory declaration have not been verified. I want to understand the people. So poor people don't have bottom on the market, they don't yam on the banana, on the cola, on the fish, and the newspaper, the taxi man, the bus man. Everybody at Jamaica, the farmer man, big up on himself, the man that sell to orange, to cigarette, to beer on the roadside by the little table, to Rizzler and the little sticker, you know what I mean? And big up everybody down the way I try to juggle. Is it? Enough respect. People, get ready. For, tomorrow morning, I'm going to drop a video. Right? And more of you guys watch that video to show the engineered hardship. I'm going to show you how the government of Jamaica make it hard for labor rights and PNP. That's why I say when you come on my page and I talk about PNP and labor rights, my God, when you can't take up for yourself, which day you going to take up for yourself in Jamaica? Jesus. Like politician, no. Politician, no. So I'm going to show you people, we have a very important video to put up. It's going to be maybe a short video, maybe 6 to 10 minutes. That's going to keep it under 10 and show you guys what I'm dealing with. How, right before your eyes, the engineer hardship. I'm going to like it. I'm going to expose it. All right? So I talk about it before, but I have pictures to show. Now I come with pictures. So by tomorrow morning, sometime by now and tomorrow morning, I'm expecting to drop that next video before we go live on the next, before we go on the next live. All right, people, thank you so much for watching this video. Manners and respect. I want to say thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. You know, Facebook and YouTube. You know, manners and respect to each and every one. You guys have a wonderful night, guys. But before, but with all that said and done, people, I'm gonna leave you guys with at least can't fool you again. That's it. It's all boiled down to this. This is why I boil down to people.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for
This is why I boil down to.
Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You that chat line and a resort to crime. You can't pull me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Go be money, me say we eat the yellow correct you. Use the youth, them on the waste, and must have anti-statue. Say they like a catch you, but they got enough, they got you. Take the script and money, got and say that is not you. One day the man above him, him a got up. Too much eating at the kitchen, some of five like a part two. And singers and DJs are such a need that's coming at you. It's on me, 300% free. Garbage pile up the day. What? Give the teacher them raise. I see corruption see. Mash down the people them own. Every day appear so. Appear money them a thief. And them a sell out with each. Can't pull me again.
No.
You can't pull me again.
And this is why them too.
You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy
Facebook.
Can't buy scandal, we can't buy
YouTube.
You can't pull me again. Can't pull me again.
What?
You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You that chop line and a resort to crime. You can't pull me again. For me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Hey. I go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The 100 promises none of them no deliver. Cut up the youth and rap and they down in a whatever. Member bowl only and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police dog a market like Satan out of hell go mash up people start and people them sell. It's fun me. Or they treat the market man. It's fun me. Or them a treat the cat man. It's fun me. Or they treat the peanut man. It's fun me. Or them a treat the dirt man. It's fun me. Or them a treat the son man. It's fun me. Or them a treat policeman. It's fun me. Or them a treat soldier man. It's fun me. Or them a treat everyone. Yeah, pull me again.
People are we anthem. Are we anthem? Let me pull it up one more time. Lord Jesus, man. And this is what I love too. Big up OBC Radio. German guy. Yo. Not true. No more. Pocket the shake out.
You got chop line and a resort to crime. You can't pull me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, no at you. Go be money, me say what you do, correct you. Use the youth, them on the waste, and must have anti-statue. Say they like a catch you, but they got enough, they got you. Take the script and money, got and say that is not you. One day the man above him, him a got up. Too much eating at the kitchen, some of five like a part two. And singers and DJs are such a need that's coming at you. It's done me. 300% free. It's done me. Garbage pile up the day. It's done me. Give the teacher them raise. It's done me. I see corruption see. It's done me. Mash down the people them own. It's done me. Every day appear arms out. It's done me. Appear money them a thief. It's done me. And them a sell out with each. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't pull me again. Can't pull me again.
Can't fool me again.
Can't pull me again.
Oh no, oh no.
Hold me down for a very long time.
Yes.
Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime.
Yes.
Use a chop line and a resort to crime.
Yes.
You can't pull me again.
Hey.
Come and say big up all the charities and all of the givers.
People.
Some like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The 100 promises, none of them no deliver. Cut up the youth and rap and they down in a whatever. Member bowl only and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police dog a market like Satan out of hell go mash up people start and people them sell. It's fun me. Or they treat the market man. It's fun me. Or them a treat the cat man. It's fun me. Or they treat the peanut man. It's fun me. Or them a treat the dirt man. It's fun me. Or them a treat the son man. It's fun me. Or them a treat policeman. It's fun me. Or them a treat soldier man. It's fun me. Or them a treat everyone. Can't pull me again.
Good night, people.
Can't pull me again.
Good night, my people. I love you. Have a wonderful night. Hey, love you. Facebook. Good night. YouTube. Good night.
You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You that chop line and a resort to crime. You can't pull me again. I may say put that way we do, you make you do it that. All of the money we don't take on it and give it back. All of the land we
Explore your Medicaid. Where can we find a low-cost health plan?